Donald Trump may have this week unleashed a worldwide trade war, but there is another conflict he is hell-bent on ending. Thrashing out a peace deal to finally end the 3-year war in Ukraine has been at the forefront of his mind for months. Trump even went as far as to boast he would sweep in and action a ceasefire between Moscow and Kyiv within 24 hours of his presidency. But more than 2 months into his second stint in the White House, chances of Putin signing a peace deal appear elusive as Russia continues to blitz Ukraine. Trump's ambition to end the war is not only to restore peace in the region and take the strain off the U.S., however. His former security advisor, John Bolton, says much of the reason is because he is determined to get his hands on a Nobel Peace Prize. Trump has longed for the validation of the accolade for years that has so far eluded him, despite nominations. His chances of scooping the prize now likely hinges on whether he can push Ukraine and Russia to strike a lasting deal. Ex-White House advisor Bolton, who worked with Trump during his first term, told The Sun, "I think Trump is motivated here in substantial part because he wants a Nobel Peace Prize. He's always disliked the fact that Barack Obama got one, and with good reason because Obama didn't deserve it. But Trump figures, well, if Obama got one, why shouldn't I get one?" So he wants to use making peace in Ukraine the sort of basis for his getting the prize. But peace hopes between Kyiv and Moscow are crumbling, jeopardizing Trump's dream of bagging the prize. Russia has continued to blitz Ukraine, and last week, a devastating strike on central city Kryvyi Rih killed at least 19 people, including 9 children. Kyiv was quick to agree to a U.S. proposed full 30-day ceasefire, which Moscow has so far refused. Putin's demands of Kyiv giving up land and ditching its NATO ambitions are also stalling negotiations, and Trump's Peace Prize dreams. 4 U.S. presidents have been awarded the Nobel Peace Prize, most recently Obama in 2009 for his push to curb nuclear weapons and improve relations with the Muslim world. Trump criticized Obama's win in 2019, insisting he instead should get the prize for a lot of things if they gave it out fairly, which they don't. They gave one to Obama immediately upon his ascent to the presidency, and he had no idea why he got it. That was the only thing I agreed with him on, he added. Trump was twice nominated during his first term by Norwegian lawmaker Christian Tybring-Gjedde and Swedish politician Magnus Jacobson. But their efforts fell short and failed to get the Republican businessman the award he so desperately wants. At an Oval Office meeting with Israeli leader Benjamin Netanyahu in February, Trump said, "They will never give me a Nobel Peace Prize. It's too bad. I deserve it. But they will never give it to me." Trump's inner circle continued to make the case for their boss. In February, National Security Advisor Mike Waltz, unprompted, told a conservative political action conference, he is going to end the war in Europe. He is going to end the wars in the Middle East. And you know what? By the end of this, we're going to have the Nobel Peace Prize sitting next to the name of Donald J. Trump. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, meanwhile, the very same week, told Fox News how Trump the award for his efforts to end the war in Ukraine. "If it were fairly awarded, I think in a year, he should get it from what I've seen," Bessent said. Nominations for this year's Nobel Peace Prize closed in January, and the committee is now preparing its shortlist. Trump has been nominated once again, both by Israeli-born professor Anat Alon-Beck and Ukrainian politician Oleksandr Vereshko. The winner will be announced in October, but there's no doubt that if Trump's name isn't read out, we can expect his nomination come January 2026.